you know before you go. You can get real-time information directly from the Ministry of Transportation, because the more you know, the easier it is for you to go. And spend the time doing the things that matter most.
Superior Adult Learning is looking for volunteers who want to make a difference in our community and help others reach their full potential. In only a few hours a week, you can help our learners achieve their goals and set them on a path towards a successful, independent future. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now. Shop local, dine local, listen local, love local. Small businesses in the Algoma area have been a huge part of our community. Now is the time to show our support for them. From local markets to retail stores, music venues, and restaurants. Small businesses make up the backbone of our community. So go on, embrace all they have to offer by shopping, dining, listening, and loving local. Visit ssmcoc.com to learn more or to join the Chamber today. First Local, supported by Maker North, 3D printing, laser cutting, 3D design, education, prototyping, and more. Maker North, whatever it takes. Superior Adult Learning provides free one-on-one support to help you reach your goals. Improve your reading, writing, and math skills, become more independent, and increase your employability. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now.
Hi, can I take your order? Hello?
Oh, hey. Wait, what was the question?
Let me guess. One driving high combo, extra baked?
No. Could I get a burger with a side of fries?
Think you're a better driver when you're high? Think again. If you smoked weed, wait at least 4 hours before getting behind the wheel, or don't drive at all if you're new to it, have eaten it, or if you've mixed it with alcohol.
It's not always this obvious when young people need help. For 30 years, we've shown up for youth. With your donation, you can too.
Good morning and welcome to this Hump Day edition of First Local. It is Wednesday. It is
It's
also
Wednesday
420.
all day. It's 420 day too. Yeah.
There's so many funny memes last night about, leaving out, something edible and medicated, for Snoop Dogg.
Enjoy the day.
Yes. To the pleasure of Willie Nelson as well. Paul McCartney. Yes.
Hey, so if you don't hate me now, you probably will hate me tomorrow. I'm just putting that out there.
Oh no, I was just saying to him, you can already feel that the weather's getting nicer. Like, I've got my little Converse on. I'm not wearing any socks. I will not go back to socks at this point. It's not happening. Not happening. So
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna poke him with a pointed stick.
Yeah. One day I envision you while I'm doing my weather that you're just going to come up and slap me.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
You're going to pull a Will Smith on me.
That's right.
That might happen today.
Keep your rain out your mouth.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my gosh.
Also, later on today, of course, and this I can tell you that the Lotto Max was won last night.
Ooh.
60 million. An Ontario ticket won it.
Oh.
It could be this ticket.
Well, I'll tell you.
We're gonna check this ticket later on.
I'll tell you
in the
who
show.
didn't win it. This
In
chick
this
right here.
person. But we all win. We all win.
So yesterday, just kind of scouring for, little tidbits to kind of update or whatever. We did talk to you yesterday about that scenario that played out in the transit system, the subway system,
subway,
TTC in Toronto at Yonge and Bloor Station. We actually have video footage now of the altercation. So
Now watch this. Look. Boom, ba-doom, ba-doom. And push
boom.
you.
And there doesn't, there didn't
Jesus.
seem to be any interaction or anything. So really quite startling.
Who's the woman on the left? Is that? Oh, that's the victim?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and once again, the
Jeez.
woman who was pushed into the tracks had the presence of mind to roll under the platform as the train went by. So, she escaped
Scary.
with a broken rib, I think was the official.
Yeah, well, ribs can hurt.
Well, they can hurt, but, I think would be
Being
colliding
schmucked by
with
a
the train.
subway,
Yeah,
too,
so,
could hurt.
Yeah. So, glad to report that nobody was injured. The individual has been arrested. And we will bring any more information such as is made available. All right.
All right. So back to weather. We had a little bit of surprise yesterday with that flurry. Did you notice that at 2:30?
Did I notice it? Yeah, I sure did.
It was very strange. You know why? Because I went back in and said, where is this coming from? And it was a small, like a narrow band of flurries right down Highway 17.
Okay.
To the west, it was sunny. To the east, it was sunny. It was just narrow band. It was very strange.
Where were your weather models then, Claire?
Yes, well, they were having coffee at that point. So anyway, I'll have more weather coming
we
up.
missed the flurries. Oh.
I'll have more weather coming up, but Heidi's got all the news right now.
All the news.
All the news.
All the news. Okay. Over to me. Here we go. All right. So we have continued to follow the discussions and the developments in and around the project known as the Downtown Plaza. Yet on Monday, actually, and throughout the day, all day on Monday, there were sources inside City Hall as well as within the community that were advising us here at Sioux Online that the bids that had gone out had come back for the plaza, and apparently it's going to cost more than was originally projected. So back in September, just to kind of recap, the councillors did approve $1.646 million to bring the price of the new Down Plaza up to $8.4 million. There's going to be a lot of numbers in this, so follow me. Get another coffee if that's what it's going to take. Sioux Online has now learned that the $8.4 million is not going to be enough. The bid, which is currently waiting to come to council, is expected, again, according to sources inside City Hall, it's expected to be awarded to Avery Construction. The final number up for council debate is now $8.7 million. Part of that bid is has to do with a $1.5 million outdoor sound system. Other parts of the bid say that the project is supposed to be done by fall. There is very little budget, if any, for overtime. So back in September, once again, city staff indicated that the project, before they reduced it to $8.4 million, was actually estimated to cost over $10 million to be built. So they managed to bring it down a bit. They worked the numbers, and then bring it to the number that was up for consideration originally in September. Now, the project, when it was originally planned and approved during the initial meeting, when it first began, when the discussions, when the talk first started, the initial budgeted amount was $5.3 million, and this was according to Councillor Marchie Bruni. It is Marchie Bruni. Yeah? Yeah, okay. So since September then of 2020, the total has ballooned from 6.4 million to the now 8.7 million to be brought before council for the final ask. Sources have also indicated that due to the tight timeline, there is a possibility that the city then will enact Clause 6.5 in the procedural bylaw titled Emergency Meetings. Now, and this is a quote, "On urgent and extraordinary occasions with the verbal consent of 2/3 of all members of council, an emergency meeting may be held, and in this case, the notice provisions of subsection 6.2 and 6.3 do not apply." Now, what are those subsections, you might ask? I have that for you. So the two subsections that I just referenced are meant to give the public a fair notice and a chance to speak on the issue, as well as to allow councillors time to plan for the meeting. So 6.2 then, notice to general or notice to members of council. So notice of special meetings setting forth the matter or matters to be considered shall be given to all members of council, either A, by email or delivery to each member of council at their home or place of business, not less than 6 hours in advance of the time fixed for the meeting, or by other such manner as the head of council shall direct. So of course, the head of council in this case would be Mayor Provenzano, who, as we have known, is a supporter of this project. Now, subsection 6.3, notice to public. Notice of special meeting shall be posted to the city's webpage and distributed to the media electronically as soon as possible. Now, the subsection does not provide definition around what is considered to be as soon as possible. Therefore, the timeline on notifying the public can be construed as somewhat variable. Emergency council meetings are actually very rare, so rare in fact that in the province there were only 2 that could be found, just randomly punching it into Google. So March 26th in 2020, the town of Cochrane, Ontario declared an emergency council meeting in regards to COVID. Others were held in the city of Guelph last fall about a heritage building that was being torn down without proper approvals. So back to the numbers then. The $8.4 million, which was approved in September, was contingent on the city receiving funding in the form of $250,000 from the Rural Economic Development Fund, which is, the acronym RED, which did come to fruition and was approved at the last council meeting. Now, with RED coming through with this funding, this meeting will be to approve the extra $300,000. It must be noted that taxpayers are also potentially on the hook for any overages, such as has occurred with the cladding project on the Civic Centre. So 3 councillors in September then voted against the extra spend, those being Bruni, Shoemaker, and Scott. Speculations now as to whether more of them will join the nay side of the argument. Those whispers are being heard. So final summary then, the project is now 158% more costly than the original 5.3 when the plan first came together. With an additional add of another $300,000, it then inflates to 164% higher than was originally anticipated. With the majority of the public, because we did have a poll and we receive a lot of information, a lot of emails, a lot of comments, with the majority of the public opinion seemingly opposed to the build in favor of addressing other community needs and initiatives, it is unknown as to why this project has been assigned such apparent priority. Now, we are going to prioritize some weather information. Craig, don't make me slap you. Over to Craig.
Okay. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for, but
what's the weather looking
sure.
like there?
That was yesterday. Today we're looking at some, what are we looking at here? That's East Street and Wellington Street. Seems just some fog roll through. We're looking at sunny skies right now, even though it looks kind of dark in this picture. Let's take a look at your 24-hour forecast, and we'll show you what your 12-hour forecast. We're seeing some sun, or at least trying to see some sun. We still have some clouds to worry about right now. Temperatures at -4. We're heading towards +6 for your afternoon with a mix of sun and cloud.
Okay.
This evening, we're just going to be mainly cloudy. Overnight, that's when things get a little messy because it could come in as snow. As you can see, we're around the freezing mark for the overnight temperature, and this system's moving in, and we could see accumulation tonight. And I'll tell you just how much we could get. Slap's coming in just a couple of minutes. Heidi, sorry.
Well, I'll just laugh because what can you do at this point, right? It's going to get sloppy. All right, fantastic. So on that note, we're going to take a break to hear from our sponsors. You'll hear from Maker North, delighting people with their problem-solving capacities for many, many years now. You do have something that needs to be laser cut, woodworked, 3D printed. You want to reach out and talk to Joe or Riley at Maker North. Superior Adult Learning also popping in to share their vision of supporting adult learners and reaching literacy goals, formerly known as Program Read. So reach out to Wendy and Pat. When we come back, we will be talking about Netflix potentially banning the sharing of passwords. We'll talk about, the provincial government providing a response on the housing crisis, which, I'm interested in, so go fill your cup and come on back.
Shop local, dine local, listen local, love local. Small businesses in the Algoma area have been a huge part of our community. Now is the time to show our support for them. From local markets to retail stores, music venues, and restaurants. Small businesses make up the backbone of our community. So go on. Embrace all they have to offer by shopping, dining, listening, and loving local. Visit ssmcoc.com to learn more or to join the chamber today.
Superior Adult Learning provides free one-on-one support to help you reach your goals. Improve your reading, writing, and math skills, become more independent, and increase your employability. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now. Good morning and welcome back. Thank you for coming back. I meant to mention this morning, our producer, Mike, has been doing articles now. He's very tech savvy. They're very, well, what would I say? They're not, they're worded in such a way that, the layman like me could actually understand. So he talks about new and emergent technologies. Yesterday he put out an article just kind of doing a side-by-side comparison of the personal assistants that are available through our technical devices, your Siri, Google Home, like those things. So
Alexa.
What's that?
Alexa.
Yes, Alexa. Alexa.
Actually, I think I should get your voice to do Alexa instead of hers.
Oh.
You actually sound really good. It's
yeah.
pleasant.
Pleasant. Well, there are probably some people that would say I don't always sound pleasant, but yes, thank you. Okay, so there was a situation that played out yesterday. We did receive a tip, and Dan, of course, did attend, that there was a heavy police presence, and this played out... Yeah, on North Street. It ended up with North Street between Party and St. George's Avenue being closed. Police officers were seen with their carbines drawn, Dan, I want to know what a carbine is. I believe it's a weapon. Anyway, it was an active scene. There was a person who had barricaded themselves inside a residence. And in that moment, the public were being encouraged to avoid the area. So what we did find out is that the scene has since been cleared, and Lincoln Loudet, who is the communications manager for the Sault Police Service, has indicated that one individual has been taken into custody under the Mental Health Act, and the situation, once again, the streets are open, of course, and the situation has been cleared. So as information becomes available, we will, of course, keep you up to date on that. Okay, now, over to the housing crisis, okay, because certainly this is something that's happening Canada-wide, but also has a very significant local presence for us. So we did reach out to all levels of government to speak to them about the concerns that we have been hearing over the lack of affordable housing. Now, each level has had the opportunity to respond in full. Sue Online also presented that opportunity to Ross Romano's office, and will be reaching out to the new NDP candidate as well as the Liberal Party of Ontario for their responses. What we did get back was a response that was received from the Ontario Government Ministry of Municipal Housing or Affairs and Housing. So I will summarize, as always, the article and the response is posted in its entirety to our website at sueonline.com. So if you want all of the quotes and all of the very relevant and salient details, you are invited to go there and read it. But essentially, they're saying there is no silver bullet to solve the housing crisis. The province's policies are delivering real results, but we know there is more work to do. That is why we are currently reviewing the input we heard from our three-part consultation with the public, municipalities, and industry through the Housing Affordability Task Force to help us determine our next steps to address the housing costs or crises. We look forward to sharing our next steps in the near future. So, of course, they have put forward, some potential plans, some strategies that they feel are going to help mitigate this problem and make housing affordable once more. Such things as increasing housing supplies, encouraging innovation, historic investments in supportive and subsidized housing. So there are a lot of discussions. There are a lot of plans that are coming together, I guess I would say. So we will continue to monitor this. It's quite a robust statement that we received. So it'll be interesting to see how much of it comes to fruition and what sort of an impact it has on the housing crisis, because certainly, when they open it with there is no silver bullet to solve the housing crisis, right away you're kind of like, oh, okay. And there's a lot of reading there. So anyway, we'll keep you up to date on that. And in the interim, we can hop on over to Craig for some more information that's guaranteed to make us super, super happy. All right, Craig, hit me.
Well, Heidi, don't hate me, but we have a little bit of a change in our forecast for tonight, and I'll get to that in just a second. Yesterday, we had that surprise low flurry. You could be surprised as how isolated that flurry was, right down Highway 17 from the north, almost to about Pym Street. Just an isolated flurry that popped up yesterday afternoon because of high pressure moving in and low pressure moving out, and there's just a little band, didn't accumulate. We may see accumulation tonight, though. So this is what's happening. We have this next low pressure system coming in. You can see there's snow to the north, lots of rain to the south. Originally, we were going to be on the rain side. Now it looks like we could be on the snow side starting tonight into our day Thursday, then changing over to rain. But we could see anywhere from 3 to 10 centimeters of snow tonight into our morning tomorrow. So don't hate me. It's not going to last because we do have some warm weather heading our way and also some rain. Let's take a look at the satellite. We can show you that system coming in right now. This is all rain, this is all snow, and it's making a track just like this. So we're going to be right on that border of the heavy snow and the heavy rain. Where we sit tomorrow will be the big question. So just be mindful that we could see some accumulation tonight. As far as temperatures go, still a little bit off the mark. We are climbing, though, 6 degrees. We should be at 7, 4 degrees in Wawa, 7 degrees in Timmins, and 8 degrees in Sudbury. They're slightly above seasonal today because they are picking up that warm flow. So as far as the radar goes, we have nothing to show you right now. We're in for a nice day today. We're going to see the increasing clouds later on this afternoon as that system advances in, but we should be dry for the most part for our day today and seeing some sun. So this is what we look like for your day today. We have sunny skies now. We're going to see those clouds increase during the day right into our evening. 6 degrees for your high, 10 degrees for your high tomorrow. We have showers at this point. It could be a mix of rain and snow in the morning though. And then 13 degrees for Friday with sunny skies. And we continue to see some half decent temperatures into our weekend and into next week. And I'll give you all those details coming up. Heidi?
Well, right on. Okay, we're going to take a break. I need a moment. I'm going to have a sip of my coffee. So as always, I will encourage you to fill your cup and have a sip of your coffee. In this commercial lineup, you're going to hear about Jeep the Mac. Once again, I keep hitting that hard. I've actually reached out to Laura, who's the executive director of the Visitors Center in St. Ignace. And I would like an update. I want to know where they are in terms of numbers for registrants, because of course registration to participate in the event is open until May 2nd. And this year is supposed to be a banner year with so much more that's been added to the roster. So, you know, we're going to hear from Laura, we're going to get the update, but in the meantime, have a look at the commercial and fill your cup. And when we come back, again, I want to talk about that Netflix situation. What are they thinking? As well, Science North is putting on the Great Northern Ontario Roadshow this weekend, this Friday, in fact, in Garden Rivers. So yeah, come on back.
École publique Éco des Rapides, a place where your child can learn, grow, and be happy. Discover why more and more families are choosing École publique Éco des Rapides for their child. Register your child January 17th to the 21st at epedr.cspgno.ca. Parce que je vois grand.
Superior Adult Learning is looking for volunteers who want to make a difference in our community and help others reach their full potential. In only a few hours a week, you can help our learners achieve their goals and set them on a path towards a successful, independent future. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now. Well, good morning and welcome back. So as promised, let's talk for a minute about Netflix. They suffered their first subscriber loss in more than a decade, causing its shares to plunge 25% in extended trading amid concerns that the pioneering streaming service may have already seen its best days. So this setback follows the company's addition of 18.2 million subscribers in 2021, which represents its weakest annual growth since 2016. So that contrasted with an increase of 36 million subscribers during 2020 when people were corralled at home and starved for entertainment, which Netflix was able to quickly and easily provide with its stockpile of original programming. So Netflix then has previously predicted that it will regain its momentum, but on Tuesday faced up to the issues bogging it down. COVID created a lot of noise on how to read the situation, Hastings said in a video conference after reviewing the latest numbers. So among other things, Hastings confirmed that Netflix will start to crack down on the sharing of subscriber passwords that has enabled multiple households to access its service from a single account. Who would do that? Who would do that? With changes likely to roll out during the next year or so. So, you know what? A very worthy read. So, if you are out there sharing your password and allowing other people to access your single user account, look out. They're watching for you. Yes.
You've been warned.
You have been warned. You know, really quickly, I'll just say that Sunwing passengers continue to check your flight status. They are still experiencing technical issues. They were hacked?
They were hacked.
That's what I saw this morning. They were hacked. Cyber attack.
Okay, well, that qualifies as a technical issue.
Sure.
Technically, they've been hacked. Okay. Factoids then.
Okay, factoid time.
All right.
I'm just
Well,
gonna start.
what would be more appropriate on April 20th than
I'm rolling
considering
a big
the
one right now.
origins of 420? So 5 friends then, this is for you, Craig. April 20th, 1971. 5 friends at San Rafael High School in California coined the term 420 as a euphemism for smoking pot. Okay. April 20th became a popular day to spark up at 420. So fans of the Grateful Dead helped spread the phrase. The Boston song Smokin' clocks in at 4 minutes and 20 seconds. And if you multiply the title numbers in Bob Dylan's Rainy Day Women, number 12 and number 35, you get 420.
So it started because they smoked pot at 4:20 in the afternoon on the
Apparently,
April 4th.
I don't know. Somewhere along the line, I had heard that it was it was like the police code for it. But you know, I mean, urban legends. People talk and they say, I think it's this and I think it's that.
Nonetheless, it's legal now. So
well, that's right.
Enjoy it.
That's why we can talk about it. You know, as we sip coffee in our morning show. April 20th, 1976. My love for the Beatles came together with my love for Monty Python.
Oh.
Yeah. George Harrison, who is good friends with, or was good friends with Eric Idle, joined Monty Python on stage at New York City Center dressed as a Canadian Mountie. He joined the chorus for the Lumberjack song, you know, I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. No mention was made of Harrison's appearance, and few in the audience recognized him. The next night, Harry Nilsson showed up to perform the same feat, but he didn't have as good a time as he fell into the audience and broke his arm.
There you go.
There you go.
And there's your factoids for
Yes.
Wednesday.
Yes.
All right. So let's do the whole
Social
lottery.
media.
No, we're doing the lottery thing.
Oh, all right.
You want a new house, don't you?
I do.
Well, here we go. Now you may have to do the sound effects because I don't think my phone's working.
Okay.
Okay. So here we go. Dear, come on. It's not right. There we go. It's a winning ticket,
Winner, ganya.
and it's one free play.
Well, you know, better than a boot to the head, that's for sure.
suppose.
Mike says he's still the winner. Well, there,
Oh, I
you
haven't
never
checked
know.
my ticket yet.
Well,
Yeah.
bring it on in, Mike. I got my
I
phone
think that
here.
we should talk. We have a TikTok channel now, which
Yeah,
did,
we're having fun with that.
which did lead me to, you know, issuing a veiled threat towards our producer yesterday because he likes to come upon me unawares with this camera in my
Spy
face.
cam.
Yeah, she comes after me every day.
And yesterday, I did tell him that if he continued to do that, I would stick that camera so far up, you know where, that he'd have to open his mouth to record.
And I took off.
Yep, that was specific. The camera was put away and it hasn't bothered me since.
Yeah.
So, how do you like me
Yet.
now, everyone?
I'm going to put up a spy camera somewhere that you don't know about.
Yeah? Well, if I find it, you're going to be sorry.
Yeah.
Okay?
She doesn't
Anyway,
fool around.
Chim Whitty, beating
Jim.
everybody to the punch. Good middle of the week. Yes, it is the middle of the week. Hopefully, a gentle downward, graceful slide into Friday at this point. I'm so looking forward to my weekend. Good day to you, Jim. Margaret McKeag says, good morning, all. Good morning, Margaret.
Good
Always
morning.
nice to hear from you. Terry Matthews, good morning, all. Good morning to you, Terry.
Hey, Terry.
Enika says, good morning, everyone. Happy hump day. Yes. Good morning to you, Enika. I hope that the day is kind to you. Terry Matthews, better luck next time on Lotto Max.
There's always that.
There's always
I
that.
should get a T-shirt of that on.
Judy O'Neill. Good morning, Heidi and Craig. Hope you both have an awesome day.
You too.
Good morning to you, Judy. You have a great day as well. Marilyn Dunn says, good morning. Have a fantastic day, everyone. You as well, Marilyn. Steve Child says, GBFAHAGW. So, good baby Friday, all. Have a great week. You're just trying to mess me up. It's Wednesday. It's not Thursday. So, you sassy man. And the sun's always going to come up between the two great huge tracts of land, rocking the horns, peace sign. Excellent. Always nice to hear from you, Steve. You keep me on my toes. Tony Mancuso, happy hump day, everyone. Again with the sun and the tracks. Oh, the land, the land. Have a great day. He says, you as well, Tony. Thank you. Marilyn Dunn, no more snow, Craig.
I know.
LOL.
I don't want it either.
Bradley says, good morning, with 3 exclamation points. There's not quite enough coffee for 3, but...
Maybe later.
Happy hump day. Yes, happy hump day. Allie and Ron Rowlandson, good morning. And then Marilyn says, good morning, Allie. And Tracy Fay says, 8.4 million would do a great job on our roads. Wouldn't it, though?
It would.
Wouldn't it? Yeah.
We
Okay.
need them.
Allie and Ron Rowlandson says, good morning. Tracy Face. Wait, Tracy Faye. Sloppy, Heidi, sloppy. LOL. Awesome. Sabra, hello. Thank you for watching. She says, happy 420, SSM. Yes, happy 420. Yes. Oh, Auntie Candy's watching. Someone very special to us is having a birthday tomorrow. Oh, Auntie Inga. Well, I'm going to have to post some pictures. We're going to have to shout you out. All right. Thank you for the reminder. And happy early birthday, Auntie Inga. She dropped me some food yesterday because I was unable to attend the Easter celebration. And oh my gosh, the quantities of food, like fantastic.
Awesome.
Woo. Yes, thank you very much. Very excited. Tracy Faye, Craig, right now there is a big black cloud to the west. What is that? Did I miss something?
It's probably just low-level cloud. It's nothing at the moment.
Smog.
Yeah, it's the big storm.
Is it in the area of the steel plant?
Yeah, it could be through that. That could be it.
All right. Auntie Candy, you're rocking it today, Miss Heidi. Aw, thank you very much. Okay. I try. Steve Childs, is Pierre Poilievre coming on Thursday? No, he's coming in on Friday. Yes. And there is a meet and greet scheduled for 6:30 at Quattro. You do have to go to his website and RSVP to attend. So there you have it.
Are you going?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
You know, I'd like to say that I'd like to go. I find him very interesting. I like to hear him speak. I'm just, I'm not sure that I'm ready for a huge collective of people. You know, symptoms of what the pandemic has kind of done for me. I don't wear my mask all the time, but every now and then it makes me nervous. So, okay. Yeah. Anyway, 7 day.
Okay, let's take a look at the 7 day. Tomorrow is going to be one of those days where you wake up and you say the first thing is, you got to be kidding me. Let's hope it's not, but it could be. For the rest of the week, we're not looking all that bad. Now, these temperatures might be a little slightly overdone. I may have to revise these temperatures a little bit, but we are on the plus side, and we are heading towards double-digit temperatures. It's just that it may be a roller coaster ride as opposed to what you're seeing here. Though we do have some nice sun showing up, full day sun. Oh, she's going to slap me.
Yes, well, we are delightfully over time once again. So you see, it's effortless for me. I like kind of pushing the envelope.
No, we could stay here all day.
We could.
Just talk.
But I will instead remind you that we are the Sioux's only local news show. So please do, spread the word, tag some people in the comments. We want to increase our viewership. If you are a business and are looking for a new and innovative way to market your business, contact Nicole, contact Amy in our sales department, because they can work with literally any budget. And the way we maximize our efficiency on your behalf is by ensuring that, you know what, you're charged not per click, but a flat rate. So that's a very economical way of putting your words in our mouths. So reach out, do that thing. Anyway, that's really all I've got. So,
Okay.
All right. So I guess we'll see you tomorrow.
Happy 420.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
First Local, supported by Maker North, 3D printing, laser cutting, 3D design, education, prototyping, and more. Maker North, whatever it takes.